Alright, so today's video is going to be one that was sort of requested to me by somebody who responded to my last video when I was asking for your guys' input. I was asking about whether I should continue to do my KBFIT critiques videos and stuff like that, and somebody suggested that I make videos kind of like maybe debunking or whatever I'm going to say, common things that we see on the internet when it comes to fitness related stuff and nutrition. Now with that being said, this video is going to be sort of like that, but it's going to be kind of just a general idea when it comes to certain things that to look for when you're watching either Instagram, YouTube, TikTok videos, and when it's related to fitness. I kind of talked about this already, maybe like a month or two ago when I was talking about, you know, when you're looking for an ideal trainer, stuff like that, things to look for when you're looking for a personal trainer and stuff to look out for. So it's going to be sort of the same thing, but it's kind of just a general thing. This will be a very short video. Alright, so one of the things that I would just suggest overall is not to assume just because somebody has a nice body that their information about whatever it may be, whether it's glute, chest, back, tricep, whatever, is accurate, right? Not everybody is educated when it comes to these types of things, and a lot of times these fitness influencers on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, so forth, they take advantage of the fact that because they know they have a nice body, that, you know, they can get clicks, you know, and a lot of people will buy into what they're saying. A lot of them even sell programs, like workout programs, or, you know, spend $20 a month on this or this or that, or even more expensive programs. And like I said, just because somebody has a nice body does not mean that they know what they're talking about. And to the contrary, sometimes, you know, there are people on the internet that are very well educated when it comes to fitness related things, but their bodies might not be ideal in terms of the physique, in terms of being like completely shredded and ripped, because those are two separate things. Having the knowledge does not necessarily mean that their bodies are going to look exactly what might be considered, you know, aesthetically pleasing or so forth. So I just want to point that out, because I see so much stuff on the internet that's so misleading, that's so wrong. And you know, I'll be watching stuff and their form is completely off, their technique is completely off, everything's just completely off. And it's one thing to put it out there in terms of like showing your daily struggle or what you're working towards, stuff like that. And it's another thing to try to say like this is the proper way to do something, or try to show it as the proper way of doing something, and it's just completely wrong. Because then you're gonna have people following these videos or following, you know, your techniques, and then they're doing it wrong. And I know this from own personal experience, from people I know versus myself. You know, before I was a fitness trainer, a long time ago, I would look on YouTube and stuff like that and try to follow what people are doing, and then they had me doing things wrong, right? But I didn't know. I'm just assuming, okay, they have a nice body, they must know what they're talking about. And I even hear people saying that sometimes in the gym, like, you know, talking about things that they've seen, like, oh, they must know what they're talking about because they have, you know, the best glutes I've seen, or the best abs I've seen, or the best chest I've seen. Like, ooh, that's not actually how it works. And so I just kind of want to throw that out there. And even with the information that I give you, I always say, you know, kind of just do your research. Don't just necessarily believe everything that I say, because I could be wrong a lot of times as well. I try my best to only put forth information that I'm very confident in, and if there's something that I'm not that confident in, I try to make that known as well. Yeah, and like I said, take everything with a grain of salt. Nothing's 100%, and science is constantly changing. There's always new research coming out, and I try to be on top of it. So at least I can make sure that if I'm giving information, it is at least up to date, because things do change. Some things that I already used to believe and I used to train my clients for, I've completely changed, and now I'm training my clients differently because of that. So that as well. So that's kind of like my general overall theme. Now when it comes to more specific things going forward, I'm going to see how that's going to go. I'm going to have to start doing more looking into and digging into different things that I'm seeing that are incorrect online, so I could start doing those types of videos. Now in terms of my KBFIT critique videos, I am going to do one, but this one might be my last one, and it may not be my last one. I haven't decided yet, but like I said in my other video, it seems like those are more beneficial to me in my own struggles and trying to improve my own stuff versus helping other people. And so I might put a close to that one on my last one, and then start a new venture out into what was suggested to me, which was, I guess, debunking false claims and false information when it comes to fitness and nutrition. So anyways, with that being said, hopefully this video was helpful to some extent, and until the next time, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.